Aw, 'cause his heart's all broken now. Hee. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make the psycho mad? I think I could take him, but then again, he is crazy. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David, and about 2 years ago I played a game called The Diner. Man, 2 years ago. Ugh. I have learnt much in those 2 years, but also a completely updated and revamped version of the game The Diner has been released. So join me as we go check out that new diner. I haven't really settled into my new town. I can't figure out where anything is, and everybody there knows each other, so I have no friends. I thought I would like a quiet setting, but it isn't working out. I figured I'd pay a visit to a city. Better nightlife, more places to see and people to meet. A less peaceful life. When I got there, I found that on every block I was passing the same posters, advertising some kind of diner. I finally decided to give one a closer look. Ooh, that new diner. That new diner, huh? Not what I would have named it personally, but I guess it's grabbed my attention. It's not too far from where I am. I'll head over and see what the fuss is about, although I guess the excessive amount of advertising isn't exactly a good sign. Yeah. It was a longer walk than I expected, but as I came towards an obnoxiously pink building, I knew I had reached my destination. It's really inviting, I'll give it that. You don't see many places like this nowadays. Everything else feels like a shade of gray in comparison. Yeah. Remember when Taco Bell used to have color? It's surprisingly quite busy. Can I just walk in? Cute. I turn the handle and enter. I'm startled by a waitress stood right in front of the door, who I narrowly avoid walking straight into. She seems annoyed to have another customer in the already crowded restaurant, but still manages to sit me in a booth. Name. I am Espoir. It means hope in French. Oh, I'm Espoir. Okay, I'm Chris. So, what do you want? A lot of people are ordering the hash browns right now, so if you want to make my life easier for myself and the cooks, you can just get some too. Or not. She's friendly. If I had anything better to do, I would have gotten up and left. I guess I'll order. Sure, I like some hash browns. With some scramby eggs. Okay. I don't know how long the food will take, so don't ask. Only call me over if you need something. You're not my only table. Okay. I feel sorry for those other tables. I've been waiting for what feels like a while now. Where are my hash browns? I turned to look around the restaurant. Man, of course. My waitress isn't doing anything. She stood there chatting to some coworker who looks like he couldn't care less about whatever she's saying. Oh, is that him? I can't even remember his name. Has she even put my order in? Look, lady. I just sit there, watching them chat for a bit, but I can't hear anything over the chatter of the restaurant. Merde. The waiter totally caught me staring at him for who knows how long. I probably seem super creepy. I just want my hashi browns. I'll just keep waiting here for my order. I'm sure the kitchen knows about it. Excuse me. Cute. Oh, hello. He probably thinks I'm annoyed about the wait. I mean, I am, but I wasn't trying to stare him down either. My name's Akano. Akano, that's it. That's the boy's name. That's his name. Or is it Akano? I don't know. I'm probably gonna flip-flop. My name's Akano. I'll be your waiter for today. What? Oh, but I thought I already had somebody. Chris or something. Oh, Christina. She's busy with a lot of other tables, so she had me take this one over. She seemed to like you. That isn't usually the case with her. I just handed your order to the kitchen. Turns out she forgot to do it. Sorry about that. Gosh dang it, Chris. Of course she did. That means it's going to be a while. Mind if I sit and chat with you? It's pretty quiet at the moment. I've had a long day. Quiet? This place looks pretty busy to me. Is this really what a slow day looks like to them? Ugh. Sure, go ahead. It's not like I'm here to see anybody. Thank you. He sits, resting his head on his hand, looking at him up close. It's kind of funny how his black and white appearance contrasts with the cutesy aesthetic of the restaurant. It's really good to get off my feet. Can I have your name?
It's Espoir.
I just came off playing the game Homicipher and I'm wary about anyone who asks for my name. Usually we don't have seating for one. Are you dining by yourself today? Yeah, I actually haven't been able to see my friends. I made plans, but I got cancelled. I prefer to dine alone. It's calmer and cheaper. Fair enough. Oh, he's got a little heart that fills up. Fair enough. I'd personally feel too embarrassed to be sat alone at a restaurant. No offense to you, of course. Sometimes it's better to have nobody else around. So, do you...
Akano! Why are you at my table?
He gets up from his seat. Oh, Christina, you seemed busy with the other tables, so I thought I'd take this one off your hands.
Oh?
She seems to question this for a moment, but ultimately lets it go.
Thank you, Akano. That's really sweet of you. See you later.
Chris seems to light up talking to Akano, unlike my unpleasant interaction with her earlier. Okay, fine. I don't think the feeling is mutual. She leaves, and I'm left with Akano once again. Your food shouldn't be much longer now. Someone will bring it to you when it's ready.
Okay, thank you. I need my hashi browns.
Eventually, my order gets here. It tastes great. Maybe I'll visit this place more often. I finish my food and leave. When I'm out of the diner, I'm stopped by somebody. Excuse me. This guy again. Did I forget to tip or something? Did I? There was an issue with the food you were served today. Can you follow me so I can discuss it with you? It's a little crowded right here. It seems serious. Was my food contaminated or something? I accidentally put a bunch of sleeping pills in your food. Sure. I follow him around a corner. This is just screaming suspicious. I mean, I already remember what happens in the last game now that my memory's coming back. So, what? I knew it was coming. And I still wasn't ready. Is that a pipe? Really? A pipe? Well, then again, in the last game, I think he just punched me with his little hands. I'm too slow to react. Ow! I got clunked. The metal pipe connects with my skull. Ow! Ah, dang it. Not again! God, my head is killing me. Where am I? Some kind of attic? I start to remember what happened, and I'm overcome by dread. That waiter guy attacked me and took me into some kind of building. Oh God, where am I? I try to move my arms, but my hands are bound by something. It's scratching me as I struggle. Zip ties? They're tied to some kind of pole, so I'm stuck here. This is bad. I need to get out of here. I need to...
Someone's coming.
Still cute. Oh, good. You're awake. Are you okay? I'm not sure what's happened, but I'm sure that if we work together, we can... Ah! No good. It was worth a try. They don't always remember how they got here. Very sneaky, sis. Very sneaky. Really, though, are you okay? You look scared. Of course I'm scared. You know what? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. My head hurts a little bit. I'm fine. I mean, it's not great, but all psychopaths considered, things could be much worse. Yeah, you could have already cut off my gams. Or maybe they're about to be. Yeah, he hasn't even shown me his knife collection. I'm fine. That's good. It's nice to see a bit of optimism. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty bored. You must be bored as well. Shall we make things more interesting? What do you mean by that? He walks to the chest at the back of the room. There's some excitement in his step. He grabs something out of it. A sense of fear washes over me. My gut tells me that whatever is in that chest isn't anything nice. Oh no, his knives! He's holding a massive kitchen knife. It's a brand new shiny one, just for you. Dang it! Missing these quick time events? It was no use saying anything. Before I knew it, he had slashed the knife over my thigh. It cut deeper than I thought anything could. Vibrant blood ran down my legs, and the floor beneath me quickly became wet and uncomfortable. Your blood is so red. Maybe I cut too deep. I wonder, will it get even brighter the deeper I go? He moves forward and sits down next to me. I instinctively try to move away from him, but my hands are still tied. He sets the knife down, and I feel a moment of relief. Ah! Ow! He pushes his fingers into the wound on my leg, digging around. Did you sterilize your hand? Did you wash your hands first? I'm bleeding even more profusely than before. I feel sick. Ah! I probably could have made that one, but no. It hurts so bad. It hurt like heck, but I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of hearing me scream. He seems to appreciate my effort not to make any noise. Dang it! Ah, quit it! He seems to ponder for a second about what to do next. But then he digs even deeper, his fingers feeling around what must be my muscle. Owie! I feel an incredible stinging like no pain I'd ever felt before, like my nerves were on fire. Quit it! This is too much. My vision starts to go spotty as I begin to slip out of consciousness. Stop! He pauses for a moment to look at me and grimaces. I must look disgusting, but the state of my body is a blur through my tears. I should stop now before I take things too far. You mean you haven't already? If you go dying on me already, this will have been a big waste of time. He observes the state of my wounds again. You aren't going to last like that. Here's a temporary fix. Is he going to put one little dinosaur band-aid on my leg? I watch him pull a small bottle out of his pocket and empty the contents onto my wounds. Ow! It burns! Did he just dump a load of alcohol on me? That's actually really bad to dump on a wound that big. A roll of bandages is taken out of his other pocket, and my leg is quickly wrapped. It still hurts, but I feel a little better. Will you ever be satisfied? Seriously, after all you've done to me, when is it enough? You poked my leg wound. He looks at me as if wanting to retort with something, but instead he keeps silent. What the heck did I do to deserve this, buddy? You want an honest answer? Yes! Nothing at all. Oh, I expected some kind of petty reason, that I was a rude customer or something. As I'm left confused by his answer, he goes to leave. Hey, I'm not done yelling at you! Wait, you can't just leave me here. He just left me here. He's gone. Being alone only brought more attention to the pain in my body. I need to use this time to try to figure out a way to escape, but I'm dizzy from the blood loss. I'm too lethargic to care. I fall into a restless sleep. When I wake, it's night. At least this isn't some kind of basement. I can see the time of day. As my body goes to stretch, I'm stopped by my bound wrists. Wait, that's right. These are just zip ties. I pull my hands apart with as much force as I'm able and twist my arms. The plastic is cutting off my circulation, but I may not get this chance again. I heard a snap. Isn't it really hard to do that? I rub my sore wrists and scan my surroundings. Behind me, there's a plastic cup of water and some kind of stale sandwich. Did he put this here when I was asleep? I couldn't even have eaten it properly if I didn't break out, or was I supposed to use my face like some kind of animal? He totally put this here to taunt me. I hate him even more. Whatever, I'm absolutely starving. I don't think enough to care if it's poisoned. I gulp down the water in an instant, and the sandwich doesn't last much longer. I forgot that I hadn't eaten since the restaurant. I feel a lot better. I should look around. What's in the box? There's a chest at the back of the room. It doesn't appear to be locked. Open it. Ooh, it's just knives. The exact same kind, too. They all have different dates scribbled on the blade. These dates must be previous victims. I feel my blood run cold. My chances of survival are looking even bleaker. Ah! Oh, it's just a flashback. Okay, I thought he was somehow in the room. It's a brand new shiny one, just for you. I take notice of the empty space in the chest. I'm next. Oh no! Unless I take one of these knives. Yes, take the knife. Hee. This is my best shot at defending myself. If he notices a knife missing, I'll just have to act fast. I'm growing very tired. Something tells me I'll need my strength for whatever will happen tomorrow. My eyes grow heavy, and I succumb once again. I'm awoken by a sharp pain in my head. Ow! What the heck? Good morning, Espoir. Did you sleep well? I slept great, thanks. That's good. I slept well too. You probably feel like you don't have any control in here, but that's just not true. I'm going to prove that to you today. Should we start by untying you? He's going to see that I broke out of them. Wait, he's being careless, and I have a knife. I took a knife. I could kill him now while he's close. He steps towards me and reaches for my arms. Strike! Ha 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 ha! I swipe at him in a panic. Did I get him? I don't expect the knife to connect with his throat. Did I get him? I got him! I don't think he did either. Akano tries to say something, but his voice is replaced by a gargling of blood. He collapses before long. I feel like I should feel more distressed about taking a life, but I really don't. I don't feel any guilt or sadness for him. I mean, he is kind of cute, though. All that's left to do is to get out of this attic. This is what I get for going out to eat. And that's the lesson here. Never, ever go outside. Ever. No. Survival ending. You defended yourself. Yay! Ooh. You haven't died yet? I'm impressed. Oh, so there's a couple endings where you survive, I guess. Alright, what if I miss this chance to strike him? I won't attack him. It could end too badly for me if I mess up. Oh, got a little restless last night? That's okay. And you took a knife for yourself, too. It looks like you knew what I was planning today. I didn't realize I left the chest unlocked. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, that knife belongs to somebody else. I'll be needing it back. He snatches the knife from me, quick enough that I can't strike him with it. He eyes my empty plate. I hope you enjoyed your food. When I came upstairs to give it to you, you were already asleep. I was going to feed it to you in the morning, but I see you sorted that out yourself. Anyway, as I said, you're going to be in control today. A little practice for something later. He pulls out a knife from his pocket, and my panic rises. Oh, is that my knife? Is that my special knife? My wounded leg throbs at the memories of yesterday's events. He then points the handle towards me and places the knife in my hand. No, Espoir. Don't think of using that thing on me. This is for you. Don't think of using that thing on me. Cut yourself. What? I'm putting you in control. Now, take that knife and cut yourself. Or do you want me to do it myself? Cut? No. No. Ah, no! I don't want to do that! Fine. I don't have a choice. I don't want what happened yesterday to happen again. I choose a relatively safe spot and make a small cut across the back of my arm. I got cut, like, in the finger, like, really deeply in the finger. It took, like, 2 years to fully heal. That can cause nerve damage. It stings. This knife is sharper than it looks. Is this enough? I look up at him. Of course this isn't enough. Is that it? Anybody can do that. Not good enough. Do it again. Ah, everything's shaking. Cut. I turn my wrists over to the palm side, then hesitate. This is how people die. I should do something else. I decide to edge out my already wounded leg, not wanting to affect my healthy one. I move the knife down my skin, cutting through flesh and dried blood. Tears fill my eyes. This won't be enough for him. I just know it. Keeping my momentum, I raise my other arm. I decide to slice it after all. Ugh! Oh God, that went a lot deeper than I thought. I'm bleeding too much. Did I nick something? Ah, poopy. It's getting hard to see. I feel woozy. Oh no, my blood! I've had enough. Maybe I should just... Oh. Ah, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Akano kicks me hard, and I'm jerked into reality. I guess I wasn't dying. The thought makes me a little disappointed. My hands are shaking. I can barely grip the knife. I feel all fuzzy inside. The pain coursing through my body feels like a minor problem. I don't know what else to do to appease him. I make shallow cuts along my wrists. Every cut I make becomes easier to do. Suddenly, my hand spasms, and I drop the knife. I go to pick it up, but I struggle to move my arms. Just lay down on the ground and cry. Or anything, really. Looks like that's all you can take. Good job. But not good enough. Listen here, you. What are you micromanaging me? He grabs the knife from the floor. Maybe I should just show you how it's done. Ah! And stabs into my stomach. Hey, that's where my hash browns live. He reaches inside the opening he made in my abdomen, and suddenly I feel emptier. He stole my hash browns and my sandwich! I can feel him rummaging. I look down. That's my intestines. That's my intestines! How dare you? You give those back. You put those back. Did you know that the human intestines can be more than double your height and length? I think it's the kind of thing you have to see to believe. Should we try? I am in a state of shock, feeling so much pain I can barely think. He drags my intestines out of my body, like a long rope. You better not start jumping rope with them. I'll be offended. I black out before I can see if he was right. Death ending. Akano cut you open. Eh? Eto? Nani? Nan desu ka? There's what looks like to be 1/3 of a knife here. You have died 1 time. Alright, looking around, was there anything else I could do besides the chest? What's that? The hatch to leave this place is right there. I might as well give it a try. Of course, something is keeping it locked. It's only a wooden hatch, so I could force it, but it'd be way too loud. I need to think of something else. Boards? I refuse to give up so easily. I pull at the wood again, putting all my weight into it. I'm not going to die in here. In this playthrough. Hopefully. It was useless. The planks didn't seem to budge at all. What if I sleep without looking at the knives? Actually, I should just go back to sleep. I'm exhausted. Something tells me I'll need my energy for tomorrow. The mere thought of sleep knocks me out. I'm woken by a sharp pain in my head. Ow! Why? Listen here, you adorable goth twink. Alright, that last thing just led to the same ending. What if I do some things differently in the beginning? No thank you. Do not sit next to me. Go away, please. No thank you. The waiter wants to sit at my table with me? That's kind of weird. I'll pass. Sorry, but I really must insist. The heck? He just sat down anyway. He sits resting his head on his hand. Looking at him up close, it's kind of funny how his black and white appearance contrasts with the cutesy aesthetic of the restaurant. I already gave my name to the waitress. Well, clearly she didn't tell me, and she isn't your waitress anymore. What's your name, please?
It's Espoir.
Usually we don't have seating for one. Are you dining by yourself today? Yeah, I actually haven't been able to see my friends a lot recently. I just moved to a new city, and it's been hard to meet people. Sounds pretty lonely. I don't have many friends myself. There's my coworker Christina, but she isn't really a friend. So, do you...
Akano? Why are you at my table?
Yeah, Akano. Alright, so what if I, expertly dodge his pipe? He just attacked me with a pipe. I turned to run back into the street. Did he? But he hits me on the back of the head. Owie! My noggin. Listen here, you. God, my head is killing me. It feels like I got bashed on the back of the head with a pipe. Of course I'm scared, buddy. Is he kidding? I can't believe this guy. Of course I'm scared. You kidnapped me, you psycho! Look, just let me go, and I swear I won't go to the police or anything. Psycho? Watch who you're calling a psycho. Watch your tongue in general, too. You've been really fluffing rude. Aw, 'cause his heart's all broken now. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make the psycho mad? Actually, you know what? This isn't even going to be fun. You keep ticking me off. Ah! Suddenly, I'm thrown on my back, and his hands are around my neck. Ah! What a waste of time. You weren't my only choice, too. Oh well, I can try again. Ah! I can't breathe. I think I could take him, but then again, he is crazy. I squirm and try to kick him off me, but with my hands still tied, it's no use. Oh, yeah. Dang it. Headbutt him. Bop him. Bop him with your forehead. Give him a good bop. I start kicking desperately, but he's unfazed. He seems too used to this. I'm getting weaker. I can't put up a real fight. My movement lessens and everything goes black. I hear him scoff. Death ending. Akano hated you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, how terrible. Alright, Akano. Alright, listen. Why don't you leave me be? I prefer to dine alone. It's calmer and cheaper. Fair enough. I personally feel too embarrassed to be sat alone in a restaurant. Hey. Shut up. No offense to you, of course. Sometimes it's better having nobody else around. So, do you... Akano? Get your blood back to work. Get your adorable buns back over there. And then we end up in his attic anyway. I told you I wanted to dine alone, Akano. Why me? I don't know this guy. What reason could he possibly have for bringing me here? You didn't seem to have anybody who would wonder where you'd gone. Oh. You were just an easy target. And not bad looking either. Stop. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty bored. You must be bored as well. Shall we make things more interesting? You got a DS? You got a Game Boy? He walked to the chest at the back of the room. There's some excitement in his step. He grabs something out of it. A sense of fear washes over me. My gut tells me that whatever's in that chest isn't anything nice. Would be funny if it was, though. Just pulls out an entire puppy. But no, he's holding a massive kitchen knife. It was no use saying anything. Before I knew it, he had slashed the knife over my thigh. Ow! I need that! It cut deeper than I thought anything could. Vibrant blood ran down my legs, and the floor beneath me quickly became wet and uncomfortable. Your blood is so red. Maybe I cut too deep. I wonder, will it get even brighter the deeper I go? I could probably take him. I could definitely take him. He pushes his fingers into the wound on my leg. Ow! Digging around. I'm bleeding even more profusely than before. I feel sick. Ouch! Stab! I let out a shrill scream as his fingers dig through my flesh. My lungs and throat burnt. Quiet, please. I need to concentrate. Ow! He seemed to ponder for a second about what to do next. But then he digs even deeper, his fingers feeling around what must be my muscle. I feel an incredible stinging, like no pain I had ever felt before, like my nerves were on fire. Stop! This is too much. My vision starts to get spotty as I begin to slip out of consciousness. Quit it! You little nerd! He pauses for a moment to look at me and grimaces. I must look disgusting, but the state of my body is a blur through my tears. I should stop for now before I take things too far. You mean you haven't already? If you go dying on me already, this will have been a big waste of time. He observes the state of my wounds again. You aren't going to last like that. Here's a temporary fix. I watch him pull a small bottle out of his pocket and empty the contents onto my wounds. Ow. What the heck did I do to deserve this, aside from the crime of being alone? You want an honest answer? Yes. Nothing at all. Oh, I expected some kind of petty reason, that I was a rude customer or something. As I'm left confused by his answer, he goes to leave. You get back here! I'll bite you! Somehow! Let's take one of them knives. This is my best shot at defending myself. If he notices the knife missing, I'll have to act fast. If I have a big old knife, but then again he is very fast, he just kind of plucked it out of my hand. Ugh! Good morning, Espoir. Did you sleep well? Before I could respond, he continued. Of course you didn't sleep. I could hear you scuttling around up here. But maybe I'm wrong. Should we check your hands? Yeah, sure, you can check these hands. No, he's going to see that I broke out, and then he's going to get stabbed by this knife that I got, this big old knife. Wait, he's being careless. I have a knife. I could kill him now while he's close. He steps towards me and goes for my arms. Strike! Take that! I swipe at him with the knife, but I miss. Dang it! Gosh dang it, me! He was 3 feet in front of you, and you missed! He seemed to anticipate that I would do something like this. That might be the most stupid thing you've done. Oh, I've done far Have you seen my channel? I've done far stupider things. Was I supposed to think you broke free and just stayed put? Let me take that from you. Ow! He grabs the knife and stabs me in the chest. Ah, dang it. I guess ribs don't really protect anything. In shock, my legs give out, and I crumple to the floor with labored breaths. Dang it! I didn't think death would be so slow. Well, dang it. You added to Akano's collection. Yay. Alright, what if I go back to that same route and instead maybe don't strike him since he just takes the knife and stabs me with it anyway? He steps towards me and goes for my arms. Nope, not gonna do it. Nope. I won't attack him. It could end too badly for me if I mess up. Like it just did. As he gets closer to me, he spots the knife behind my back. You took a knife? Were you thinking to kill me with it? Yeah, about a bit. Or did you just want one for yourself? You didn't need to steal it. I'll let you keep it. No, wait. Wait, what? Ah! He stabs the knife through my eye and into my brain. Well, thanks. Now I don't know math no more. I don't feel much of anything. Well, shoot. Akano pierced you. I think you did a lot more than pierce me. He stabbed out my alphabet. You know what? Fine. Grabbing the knife seems like a death wish. Why don't we just sleep? Why don't we don't do anything? Actually, I should just go back to sleep. I'm exhausted. Something tells me I'll need my energy for tomorrow. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Good morning, Espoir. Did you sleep well? Honestly, no. I didn't do any scuttling around. Not really. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you can catch up with some sleep later. But not yet. You've only just woken up. You probably feel like you don't have any control in here, but that's just not true. I'm going to prove that to you today. Aw, man! He pulls a knife out of his pocket, and my panic rises. My wounded leg throbs at the memories of yesterday's events. He then points the handle towards me and places the knife in my hand. No, Espoir. Don't think of using that thing on me. Anything on me. This is for you. Cut yourself. What? I'm putting you in control. Now take that knife and cut yourself. Man. I don't know what else to do to appease him. I make shallow cuts along my wrist. Every cut I make becomes easier to do. Suddenly, my hand spasms and I drop the knife. I go to pick it up, but I struggle to move my arms. Or anything, really. Almost like I'm bleeding to death, Akano. Looks like that's all you can take. Good job. I think you'll find this exercise was really helpful. I feel bad for Uh-oh. I'm going. I'm gone. I feel bad for shocking you with all these surprises, so I'll let you in on tomorrow's activities. Tomorrow, we're going to... Oh dear. Passing out? His kick wasn't enough to keep me awake. I'm too worn out. I drift away, hoping it's the last time. Not dead. I awake briefly in the night to some kind of commotion downstairs, but I don't think much of it. Shh. Quiet, okay? Surprise. Have we made it to day 2 before? The daylight hurts my eyes. Another day.
Hi.
How long will My heart leapt out of my chest. Boy! Sneaking up on me like that. He's already here. And right in my face. I tried to back up a bit, but my back is already against the wall. You're finally awake. That's good. I look down and see that my wounds from yesterday are dressed. Did he do this while I was unconscious? My hands are still untied, too. He left me free all night? He snaps his fingers to get my attention. He seems excited about something. Do you remember your first day here? Of course you do. You asked if I could ever be satisfied and realized that maybe I can't. To thank you for helping me come to this realization, you get to help me complete a very special task. He turns my body around. Oh! That's my waitress from the diner. Oh, she was rude, but she didn't deserve this. Crap, what was her name? Shoot. I can't remember it. It's Christina. You remember her, right? I invited her back to my place after work. She was so excited. But then when she woke up in here, suddenly she wasn't excited anymore. She's so confusing. She never leaves me alone, so I thought she'd be happy to be here. But I guess not. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to do this, but the moment never felt right. It feels like the right time now, though, and I want to share it with you. Uh-oh. He pulls that familiar kitchen knife out of his pocket. Go on, take it. I actually have to... I'm sorry, lady, Christina. I reluctantly grabbed the knife. Wait, no, please. Just ignore her. That's what I've been doing for a while. Now, kill her.
But...
No. I don't wanna. No. This is my special knife. It's going to be stabbed into me. Unless she gets her own special knife. Did you specifically go out and buy a knife for her? I won't let him make me a murderer. She doesn't deserve this. I can't. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Very well. I must say I'm disappointed. I thought you were different. The knife is snatched from my hand. Akano forcefully yanks my wrists behind my back and ties them again. Merde. He moves over to Chris, who tenses at his approach. He cuts her bindings and gives her the knife. Christina, listen, just because I forgot your name. Now, Christina, I really wanted to kill you with this knife, but Espoir has just severely disappointed me. That's fine. I've got another idea. Kill Espoir with it, or you're going to die. Chris isn't even going to hesitate, is she? Is she? Make your choice. Chris looks back over to me, faced with a difficult decision. I frantically try and break free, but it's no use. Chris, listen. Listen, Chris, you want him, you can have him. Eventually, she makes her choice. She straddles over me and dramatically raises the blade in the air, like she's copying a movie or show, because she doesn't know what to do. I'm so sorry. She does it quickly. I think I hear her vomit. It's cool. It's fine. You should have done it. Well, fine.
Ooh, we've got a bright, shiny knife here. It's lovely.
Am I going to take this knife from the title screen and use it on him? Chris, listen. I'm only doing this for the gram. I'm only doing this to see what happens. I'm only being a completionist. Kill Christina. I think of how it felt when I put this blade against my skin. Again and again, and how much easier it got. All I have to do is do that to her. He only said I have to kill her, nothing else, so it should be okay. I'm sorry, Christina. I move towards Chris, and her fear increases tenfold. She looks like she wants to beg for her life, but her throat won't make any sound. You know, she was kind of rude to me in the restaurant, so maybe I can, if I just focus on that. I raise the knife to her throat. I'll make it quick. Sorry! Her head slumps as blood pours out of the wound that I made. I had never realized how much was in a person, but right now it's emptying out in front of me. His floor must be so stained. The wood of his attic floor must look horrible. The colors seem to glow in the light. I think I understand. Oh no, I'm turning evil! I turn back towards Akano, covered in the blood of my waitress. He seems to enjoy the sight. You're starting to get it, aren't you? It's taken me so long to find somebody who does. I made the right choice with you. Oh no! I've been working at my new job for quite some time now, and I'm really enjoying it. An opening had appeared, so I took it. My coworkers are nice. I really feel like I fit in. Is it at the diner? Welcome to that new diner. Uh-oh. My name's Espoir, and I'll be your server for today. This is going to be another exciting shift. Survival ending. You became his accomplice. Okay. Oh, hey, this is the knife that's developing on the title screen. I wonder if it has some sort of significance. I was trolling, but now I'm crying. Like, actually I'm sorry.